basically, I compliment you for having nice hair. You know, you don't need to add on. Keep it simple, okay? Now, we can go to some coaching of, you know, there's different layers of compliments, aren't they? You know, there's this idea of somebody telling me they like my shoes versus someone who appreciated the fact that I worked with them and helped them with their math that day. So you kind of explore that with them, and that becomes the next layer, where now we'll give compliments and we'll go around the circle and we'll give the compliment to anybody in the room. So not yourself, but you can give a compliment. So let's all pause and think about a compliment you could give somebody that might start with the word with I notice or I appreciate. And what we'll do is we'll try to, maybe in our minds, if you can, think of a couple of compliments for different people. That way, if you notice someone hasn't received a compliment yet, you have a backup. And so then we go around and do that, okay? Now, another layer. And you might need to work on this. Hey, how are we doing on getting to this point where we're really noticing deep, meaningful things, you know? Okay, now you could do something where you can give. It's called give, get, pass. So when it's my turn, I can give a compliment, I can get one by asking, or I can pass. You want to try that just to see what that feels like?
Can I ask? It's really weird to this idea of asking, because it feels so selfish almost, or presumptuous.
That attention, look at me, student might need that.
Well, and so that's why I'm like, there's got to be a good, healthy thing for this. I think I don't know that.
So, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I think it's important for kids to recognize their strengths or things that they like about themselves just as much as they recognize
And it's
their
asserting
weaknesses.
themselves.
Yeah.
It's really.
You can also, if you've done activities where you've brainstormed and possibly posted in a perhaps neater manner, really skills that the group has decided they want, you could say, if you're asking for a compliment, ask for something because you've shown something off that list.
Okay.
And that way people aren't gonna say, I want people to tell me I'm pretty. You know, but they will initially, maybe, you know, some will, some won't. So this give, get, or give, get, pass is just making space for, it's okay to need a little validation. I need that today. I'm having a charity day. You'll be surprised they tend to want to give them more than get.
I think too, it's kind of going back to that example of my son, when I said, what do you need? And it was such a blessing that he could tell me what he needed in that moment. And most of the time you can. I think about this as being able to practice that exercising, telling people what would fix that.
You also, when you reach a point where you actually have a posted agenda, which we haven't yet, but when you do reach a point where you have a posted agenda where kids can write things down and they're looking for solutions, you could invite a child to say, I need encouragement today. And they can actually sit in the center of the circle and everybody does it.
This is
For
actually
one kid.
Also a big thing among Asian cultures. They're not very good at receiving compliments. It's actually looked down upon for, it's because it's not focused on the individual, it's focused as like a group.
That's a cultural competence piece.
Yeah.
That's important to remember. Or certain cultures, you can give the compliment, but it's hard to look somebody in the eye to say it.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, thank you for doing that. Let's move